Welcome to Short Shot Archery, and today we're going to be doing a guide on blank bail. Now, there's two key components to doing successful blank bail. One, you need your blank bail, and you need to set up in a safe spot, but you can pretty much blank bail anywhere. And number two, you need the proper distance to blank bail, which is around 6 meters. You can be a little closer. I wouldn't say further back than the 6 meters because then you're just getting too far. But those are your two key criteria: somewhere to shoot and the proper distance. Now let's get into targets. Currently, the target I'm using for my blank bail is this American Whitetail AR-152 target with the heavy-duty bag on the back. It takes a lot of abuse, and your blank bail is going to take a lot of abuse because you're going to be shooting a lot of arrows in pretty much the same area, every single day. With that, you want to keep in mind that, when picking a target to blank bail, make sure that it's actually going to stop your arrows. And as soon as you see any indication of them going too far into the target, especially if you're shooting indoors inside your house or something like that, rotate your bail or find a way to maybe add some padding or something to the back in order to stop those arrows. The other option, if you want to be a little more versatile or you want to shoot inside your house, is having a micro target like this Denage UP foam micro target. Super convenient for pretty much setting up anywhere inside your home or on the go. You could probably technically set it up on your hotel room, but of course that's up to you and the safety behind that. But you can pretty much set up a small target like that anywhere, and that lets you practice blank bail on the go, in your house, on rainy days, and just times you can't get to the range. Okay, so now that we have the bail out of the way and we discussed the distance you need, we're going to talk about how many arrows should you shoot at blank bail. Well, that is pretty much entirely up to you, the archer, and what you're looking to do. But I would say, as a recommendation, you should probably look at starting with, say, 50 arrows. Those 50 arrows, you're going to focus on your form. You're not aiming. Do not aim when you practice blank bail. It will not be helpful to you. You're going to focus on form. You're just going to draw back, pick a spot on the target, and then shoot. Shoot the form that you want to shoot. Don't try to do anything fancy. Just shoot your form. And that repetition and that constant repetition, and not having to worry about, is it on the gold? That is going to help you build up your form and your shooting skill. And then that will transfer, with practice of course, to actually shooting at a target at, say, 18 meters or 70 meters. Now, while we're at that, you can shoot blank bail for recurve or compound. Either one, it'll work. Of course, it's definitely a bigger thing, I would say, in the recurve divisions. On top of that, for the recurve, since we're not shooting 60 pounds plus here, you're going to want to raise your blank bail when you go out to 70 meters. Now, the way you figure that out, if you haven't seen it in some of my other videos, is you're going to draw back your bow or just hold up your bow with your 70 sight mark, and then you're going to go and add the difference between where you're raised up at 70 and where you're at 18. That difference is where you're going to have to add into the height of your blank bail. You are then going to shoot blank bail with an 18 meter sight setting, but you'll be using a 70 meter angle. So you're going to get that feel like you're shooting 70, but you're just going to be using your 18 meter sight mark, and that way you can consistently put your arrows in the right spot on the target. Because if you go and shoot blank bail with a 70 meter setting, you're going to completely clear your target. It also may not be high enough to actually catch the arrow too. So you definitely want to raise your target up and make sure you get that correct angle so that you can pretend like you're shooting 70, and that way you're going to get great results on working on your 70 meter form. Now, some people may be thinking, oh, 50 arrows is not a lot. Well, that's where, you come in as the archer. You can decide, oh, I want to step it, I want to do 100, I want to do 200. Do you want to do 300? It all comes down to the time you want to put into your shooting and the result you want to get out of it. If you want to become one of the best archers you can be, well, you're going to have to put the time in, and that is going to require blank bale. So hopefully you found this video very helpful and informative. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy shooting.